I just think this stuff is so important. As a ticket member, always get information that's time-stamped. Because if it has a price tag on it and it's time-stamped, it is super valuable. What this is 4 ticket stubs that were for sale on eBay from the 49ers last season at Candlestick Park. And the reason why I shared this with you guys was so that we could talk about the price discrepancy between these games and what we now pay to go to football games. Corey, I saw your face. Go ahead.
Can you zoom in on one of them?
I absolutely can zoom in. That is something that I'm fully capable of doing. And I'm going to zoom in on the Green Bay Packer ticket.
Okay.
And you look, well, we fired the
Man, that is so cool. Old ticket stubs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember
something
they used to
about
give you
them.
these? So $39 total to go to the first game of the year, which you would have seen the 49ers beat Green Bay for the season opener in Candlestick. It says game 3. However, it counts games 1 and 2 from the preseason as 1 and 2.
Okay.
So this was the opener. And you saw a legit quarterback battle between Colin Kaepernick and Aaron Rodgers, who's still in the league. And the price was $39. I did a little computing, gentlemen. That $39 today with the rate of inflation would have been $54.25. A comparable ticket in Levi's Stadium today would cost you $100. So a grand total of 1.84 times the rate of inflation.
Okay.
And then this was actually the one that I wanted to go over with you guys as the story. Not that one. But if I scroll up, Corey, do you remember this game?
2013.
You're going to.
Remind me.
All right. So first thing I want you guys to notice is it was $74, and this was actually a premium seat. So $74 premium seat at Levi's Stadium. And this was, unfortunately, Corey's least favorite NFL season of all time, because the Seahawks won the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, that was the game. Frank Gore had a big game that day, right?
I knew you wouldn't forget.
Mm-hmm.
Franklin Delano Gore ripped off a 51-yarder after the Seahawks went up in the fourth quarter on a field goal. And what happened, Corey? Do you remember what happened after he ripped off that 51-yarder?
I can picture it, but I do not remember exactly what happened. I know the 49ers won a close game, but
Niners are down. They're down 16-14. No, excuse me. 16-7. No.
Yeah, 16-17. They went down and got a field goal, right? 19-17?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. 19-17. But there was still time left on the clock. And they had to kick it off to the Seahawks. What did Russell Wilson do immediately following that field goal?
Oh, he must have turned it over.
Threw an interception.
Nice.
Yes.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. All right, gentlemen, this was a premium seat. All right. This was lower. This was lower section 2, row 8, seat 10.
Okay.
All right. That's $74 total that you're spending back then. If you factor for inflation, $102.93 today. Comparable seat in Levi's Stadium, $230, 2.23 times the rate of inflation.
Wow.
Corey, Are we getting twice as much football as that game today?
Not that I know of.
Did you beat that game? I mean, okay. So we're going to play a little game. All right, guys? We're going to play a little game, and I'm going to give you the answer to this, the test, okay? And I'm going to start with Sean.
Okay.
Sean, okay? And then we're going to go to Corey, and then we're going to go to Sean, and then we're going to go to Corey.
Love
and
it.
The answer is said no season ticket member ever, okay? All right. So But Candlestick had urinal troughs. Said no
Said no
season.
season ticket. Oh, okay.
They didn't care that it had urinal troughs. All right. My seat didn't have a cup holder, Corey.
Said no season ticket member ever. Jeez.
They didn't care. What a great win against the Seahawks. Sean,
Yeah.
but the replays weren't on an 8K largest screen in the NFL.
Said no season ticket member ever.
And finally, Corey, but they didn't offer me a Michelin star restaurant experience at the game.
Said no season ticket member ever.
Said no season ticket member ever. They paid half the price and got all the football.
Fantastic insight. Yes.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Look at old Highmark. They sit on bleachers. They don't care.
And they love that team. And I don't know if you guys watched the YouTube I sent you, which will also go into the library. From a more perfect union. I'm going to put links in the description below. They got the worst deal. They just did. Buffalo, New York just got the worst deal ever. And then when you watch the YouTube special, those fans who love that team, they get taken to the new stadium and they do the Highmark experience is what they call it, right? And they get to go around and they get to sit in the new seats and they are blown away by this beautiful new stadium. And then what does the Highmark Stadium, the Bills experience end with? You sit down in a boardroom with someone from the sales team who slides that piece of paper across the table and tells you what you're now paying for your tickets.
Wow.
Yep. Thanks.
Wow.
We just want football.
I would sure love to pay double for my tickets, said no season ticket member ever. Yeah. Cheers to new stadiums. They're wonderful things, but you're ripping people off and it's crap.
Yeah, especially since tax those stadiums are funded by taxpayers.
I'm already paying for the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, bring back football. Let's play outside. Let's play in the park.
Yeah.
Give me bleachers. I mean, I do like that Minneapolis has a dome and it's not outside.
Sure.
But that dome doesn't have to be that fancy. Yeah, I just want to watch some good football.
I don't think you got ripped off.
No, US Bank does it right.
I agree. I think that's kind of that was an expensive stadium. But when I look at, and I look at different seat prices and whatever. I mean, we had to pivot. You know, we took a season ticket member pivot, and you live and you learn. But
I just think like at a board meeting, if everybody's trying to divvy up the money on what they're going to use it for expenses, and they go brand new stadium or brand new 6K screen that you guys have coming or 7K screen, or maybe a better nutritionist or a strength and conditioning coach for the 49ers or a better weight room so they don't get injured all the time. Maybe different teams can divvy up their money to get better facility for the players so they put a better product on the field so more people come to watch the games anyways.
That's, man, it's preach. That's
yeah, but they're trying to go in the other direction. Another thing I sent you guys is they're trying to get away from the player survey at the end of the year for teams.
Yeah,
the league's
I know.
trying to take
Garbage.
it away. You're terrible human beings.
Yeah, there's got to be accountability. You can't just erase all accountability. That's crazy.
It starts with us. How many times when we were in Buffalo did we tell people if we don't do it, nobody will?
That's right.
Build a network. Use us to build a network. Keep your tickets off third parties. Sometimes I have to sell there too. I do. I'll own it. I try not to. But then you really own your product. Like when you have to use that, you don't really own it. It's like you're borrowing it.
Yep.
You know, And then when we eliminate the fees, we're taking care of each other. They don't want us to take care of each other.
Yeah.
75% of all tickets sold at an NFL game are sold to season ticket members. And this is a league that acts like it only has to sell 25% of its tickets every year. It really does act like that. Like, I get to start the year and I've already sold 75% of my product. Corey, what would you do? You're in sales. What would you do if you started your fiscal year and you already had 75% of your sales just done beginning of the year?
Well, a lesser man might just take it easy, go on vacation, take the clients for granted, and maybe try to hose them a little bit. If I only had to care about trying to sell 25%,
Yeah. Here's how I picture you. I picture you as the dude. I picture a lot of White Russians before noon.
Yeah. But I'm not a lesser man. I have integrity, so I would
Yes.
treat people right.
And I knew you'd answer that way. Yes. Yes, you would take care of the people.
Yeah.
But yeah, something's got to shift. The league is never going to sponsor this show.
Good. We're anti-league. Yes.
Anti-league and how they treat season ticket members.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I love the NFL. Don't get me wrong.
God, do we love it?
One of my favorite things. That's
And
why
they
we
know
do it.
Yeah.
I was shouting at a TV at the Savvy Seller on Sunday. I'm barely recovering. I'm sorry.
I'm against the man.
Mm.
I'm against the establishment.
They will charge us as much as they can until we hold them accountable, period. That's not going to change. What's being done every year is, how do we charge more?
Oh, yeah.
That's what's happening right now.
First order of business, every single meeting. Absolutely. Let's go play in Spain. Let's go play here. Let's mark up this price. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep. And so when you do a terrible job of selling the remainder of the 25% of those tickets, where do you raise your costs?
Us, season ticket members.
Yeah. And that very much is what happens. So anytime you're going to go into this venture that we decided to go into, always set up your goals. I mean, this still meets my goals, okay? And I'm still able to do what I want to do with it, right? So that's why I don't go nuclear, okay? Is for the time being, the reason I don't go nuclear is just because I still get out of this what I want out of it every year, okay? When that changes, I have to be prepared to go nuclear. We all do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just the way it has to be. But before you take the leap, and we love talking about it, like we love talking about season tickets, we love talking about all of this stuff. But before you do it, like, sit down and really say, like, okay, this is what I want out of this experience. If it's just to make money, forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
You better hope Taylor Swift's playing that stadium a few times a year.
Hey-o.
But here's what I would always tell people. This, like, your number one, how much are you as a fan going to get out of that experience being in those seats? Because that is still what charges my batteries. I still feel every time when I sit in those seats the way I did the first time I sat in those seats. And when that goes away, I mean, I've got a problem. But I love that experience, and I still do. I just loved it.
Here's a positive note to end on. Networking is such a great thing. What we can bring people is, one of my friends is a Colts fan. He's going to the Colts-Jaguars game in Jacksonville. I sent him our episode where we interviewed Chris, the Jaguars fan. Loved it. He's going to go check out the Pig, the barbecue place that Chris talked about. He's really into the water taxi. He's getting information from a fan that we interviewed that us three didn't know either, right?
Yep.
We are trying to build a network and bring information to the fan to make the experience that much better.
That's it.
And on that, until next time.